Now walking to the north, small path along the lake shore. You can see the lake over here on my right. Again, you can see the tall trees. Path winds around. You can see how wooded and protected the lake shore still is. Never been developed. Large trees, a lot of small trees filling in, also a lot of oaks. Again, we're right along the lake here. You can see the lake right through a little bit of wooded area there. So I am walking along the shore on the west side of Carl's Lake and walking north. You can see here coming up a little bit on the water. See the water down here. There's the lake. Walk through wooded area here along the lake shore. You can see a fishing boat out here. Gentleman fishing. So I'm walking again just on a path along the lake and walking north along the lake shore. You can still see again along the shoreline here, still very heavily wooded, lots of large trees, and mainly untouched shoreline. No development has been done to the lake shore at all. You can see again the lake. Another spot where there's a small clearing here. You can look out into the lake, and we're probably about 20 feet above the water. Again, you can see these large trees here that are along the lake shore. I'll continue walking north here. The lake on our right. Just following north along the lake shore. It gets a little more thick through here, so I'm going to walk out a little bit toward the cornfield where there's a path along the cornfield edge. And again, that would be the cornfield looking to the west, and the lake being right on the other side of us here, other side of these trees. Just walking a small path along the cornfield, again heading north. You can hear the boats out on the lake. Another small clearing here where you can see these large clumps of trees right along the lake shore. And again, we're probably about here, we're probably a little higher, maybe 25 or 30 feet above the lake. I'll continue to walk north. When we were looking at the lake there, we were again looking to the east. The lake shore, standing on the property on the lake shore, looking out at the lake, you'll be looking pretty much directly east. Again, you can hear boats going by out there, and there goes one right now. And again, you can see these large trees that are along the lake shore. Step out again, back cornfield here. Still walking north along the property. Another area that's been cut out here a little bit, and you can see again out into the lake, probably 20 feet above the water here. Large trees, huge trees all along the lake shore that have been untouched, and then a good view of the lake through here. Looking across the lake, there's some other farm fields, or excuse me, some farm homes across the lake. There's only 7 homes on this 110-acre lake, and this piece of property is really the only piece of property left to develop of any sort along the lake that hasn't that is able to be developed on, if you will. Okay, so again, we're walking along the cornfield. We're actually walking a little bit northwest now. We've gotten to the north end of the property. Again, you can see the large oak trees along the property. Here's another spot. Now we're looking, kind of hard to see through here a little bit, but we're looking more north. The property has lakeshore on the east side of the property as you look at the lake. If you're standing on the property looking east, you're looking over the lake. If you're standing on the property looking north, you would be looking over this area, which is a bay of the lake, toward a public access that's right through there. So right now we are looking north, and again, huge trees along the lake shore here. Back along the cornfield, another good spot here to look out toward the lake. And you can see, again, looking north in a bay of the lake, and the public access being behind those branches, blocking our view a little bit. You can see how wooded and heavily wooded with oak trees the shoreline is. Property does include, you can kind of see a point here. Property does include that point that juts out into the lake a little ways. And this would be looking south, directly south, back over the cornfield. And then again, the trees you see would be along the shoreline of the property. And looking north, I just did a 360, but we're looking north again toward the public access.